You may want to know a little bit about how this Golf for Community Golf Summit thing started. Well, the real answer is I don't really know. I think it was just an idea that started. I started it, but I think I'm really part of the unfolding of something that's supposed to happen really large later on. And now you're a part of it. You're part of an unfolding, something that's will happen next year and the year after for a time to come. There's something really big that's happening. And for some reason, I've been chosen to sort of spearhead it.
Hello, my name is Broderick. I'm a disabled vet from the United States Air Force. I've met Bradford through the Adaptive Golf Association. I was just introduced to the sport of golf. It's really helped me to get out of the house and to deal with some of the PTSD issues I was dealing with from the military. Bradford's really helped me with my swing, and I'm looking forward to learning the game of golf.
It gives us veterans something to look forward to, and looking at the glass is half full, and learning about the golf and the golf skills and etiquette. And it's definitely a positive thing to keep veterans from sitting in the home contemplating suicide. And I give God the glory that you shared your time with them.
Good morning. Looking forward to a great tournament here. Brad and the crew are putting on something wonderful for kids, and I'm happy to be a participant with a couple of other A&T guys, Earl, and we're just happy to be here. Stone Mountain with Brad.
Today, 100% of the proceeds that we raise today will go to children so that we can become mentors for them and teach them the game of golf, teach them etiquette of golf, buy golf equipment and golf balls for children. What we want to do is get the kids off the video games, bring them outside, teach them the game of golf, get them off the couch, and put a club in their hand so they can start having some fun. And start meeting and touching lives in a different way like we've all done, right? I've been working with kids for a while. I've worked with people who are also mentally and physically disabled. I give my time to them as well. I want to share with you that once you start working with a child and giving back to a child and look into the eyes of a child, and they say one thing, but you can really see that this child needs some help and some attention, that's when the magic of life really starts to happen. It's not really about hitting a 270-yard drive like Dan can do, but it's like trying to help someone along the way, and that's what I like to do.
My name is Van Herring, and I'm here to support Mr. Patterson and his foundation, starting and nurturing the community as well as the kids in the community as far as higher education.
I know that he's very enthusiastic about, one, the sport, but he's more enthusiastic about the community and about children in this community being introduced to golf and all of the advantages that it provides them throughout their life.
As my friend Jim Williams says, for a child, give them a sense of community and a belief in their abilities and encourage them to do their best. That's what we do, and that's what Jim Williams always promotes. Jim is our tournament director for today. Our motto at Golf for Community is golf in the spirit of community. One thing for sure is that when you start golfing in the spirit of community, you start touching lives. And it should be something that happens automatically through spirit. Again, it's not the 270-yard shot. It's a time that you can change life and you can see someone else as a person, as a spirit. Some of you probably can relate to what I'm saying. I didn't know Patrick 14 years ago, but I know Patrick now. I know Patrick's stories. I know the story of his wife, his children. I know Dan. I know Dan and his travels and business, his son who has issues. So this is what golf can do. This was Mr. Cole right here. Mr. Cole has quite a few children. I think it's 4 or 5. 5. Okay. And I've taught them golf, and they're good athletes. But Mr. Cole is very much and very instrumental in kids' life. Not only just his kids, but the kids that's come out to learn the game of golf. And I appreciate him for always trying to pull me in and do something for the children. So what I'd like to share with you guys, if you would hold this cup right here. And what we're going to do is to share with you that how related we are to each other is that when we start pouring ourselves into the world, into each other, it's all the same. We look different, but in the end, we're all the same. So if we continue to help each other along our path, along our journey, I think it's a marvelous thing when we can get to a point to where I can see you as just you. No separation. We're not that different. We're not that different. I heard an author say, we think we're separate. We think. It's just like the matter of using India or China. But on the earth itself, there is no India or China. There's only the map. You see the American continent and the African continent, but deep down, deep down under the ocean, the earth is one. All continents are together and are one. We are separate only on the surface. Only on the surface are we separate. The deeper we go, the more we learn about each other's stories, it disappears. When we come to the core of our being, suddenly it's a universal thing that unites us and gives us a rise to greater human existence. They strengthen the human connection. And at the end of the day, it is something that we should all give our priorities to. Thank you guys for being here for our first golf summit and tournament. Give yourself a round of applause.